Nation is taking over Music City. The Vols play tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. They'll play either Texas or Texas A&M. That game right now is in overtime. It is the last SEC tournament for the voice of the Vols, Bob Kesling. He'll retire after this men's basketball season. 10 sports reporter Emily Ray Cochran is live in Nashville with a touching story about a Tennessee fan who relies on Kesling more than most.
Hey, Robin. Yeah, as you mentioned, Bob Kesling is set to retire after the 2024-2025 men's basketball season, but he'll be on the call all postseason long for the Vols as well. And when you think back to his 26-year career as the voice of the Vols, you don't always realize just how important his job really is.
Top of the key, Meshack. He's wide open and fires. Good!
For more than 25 years, Tennessee fans have trusted Bob Kesling as the voice of the Vols. But no Tennessee fan relies on him more than Ryan Coggins.
Tied up at 34 all.
We were doing the Big Orange Caravan in Kingsport, and they said, there's a young man that wants to meet you. I said, well, sure. And he was over by the front door, but he was a little bit different because he had a cane in his hand.
I was born blind, so I hadn't been able to see my whole life.
So when Ryan showed up to the Big Orange Caravan alone, Kesling had some questions.
How'd you get here? I Ubered. He said, I Uber everywhere. And I said, well, that's pretty remarkable.
The two chatted for quite a while.
I said, well, Ryan, this is, really good to meet you. He said, yeah, I wanted to come here because you're my link with, the Vol Network and University of Tennessee sports. That's how I follow all the games, listen to your broadcasts.
Good. There we go.
After finding out Ryan had never been to a UT football game, Kesling asked for his number and was determined to get him a seat in Neyland Stadium.
I didn't think that he would contact me because, he's the voice of the Vols and got a lot going on, but he contacted me and we got it set up and I was able to go to a football game.
Ryan sat in our booth up at the top row, and so he had a headset and he put one ear here so he could listen to the game, and then he uncovered the other ear so he could hear the stadium. He'd never heard the stadium before.
And it's football time in Tennessee.
He could feel him running through the tee. And so I said, Ryan, did you enjoy the game? He said, this was the greatest night of my life.
But it wasn't just a one-time thing. Kesling made it happen again during Vol basketball's regular season finale against South Carolina. His final Tennessee home game on the mic.
Listening on the radio, you can hear the crowd, but it's lower on the radio. But here, it's loud, and you're right there at it.
Reminding Kesling why he's been on the call all these years.
You're their link. You're the person that's how they follow it, so it's rewarding.
It's just an experience. I'm never going to forget.
Kesling will be on the call as long as the Vols remain in the SEC tournament, and then of course he'll be also on the call in the NCAA tournament as well. Right now, Texas A&M and Texas are in overtime, so we will know the score of that game in just a bit, and that's who Tennessee plays tomorrow at approximately 3:30 p.m. right here in Nashville. But reporting live from Nashville, I'm Emily Ray Cochran, and I'll send things back to you.
What a story, Emily. We are holding back the tears. Yeah. That just is so signature Bob Kesling.
Yeah, beautiful story.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Emily. All right, we turn